commotion. Let's go, 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 and show what good friends we can be. Let's give it a try, come on! Let's go, 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 and we'll start a commotion. Set friendship in motion. Set friendship in motion. Set friendship in motion.
Catch of the Day. Autumn had arrived on the island of Sodor, and with it came gusts of wind which blew away the orange and brown leaves off the trees, sending them soaring through the skies and settling themselves on the tops of the railway lines. It was very unfortunate for James that a heavy downfall of leaves happened to settle themselves on the rails of Gordon's Hill. To make it even more difficult for James, he was taking a heavy goods train, and the trucks were not providing any encouragement for him to reach the top.
Hold back! Hold back!
I'd better go and get Edward to banker us up. But no sooner had the fireman stepped down from the cab.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
Oh no! Not again with those silly trucks! That can't be good. Once permission had been granted by the signalman, James arrived to see that the damage had been done. Edward was helping to clear the mess with Rocky. Sir Topham Hatt arrived and surveyed the wreck and frowned. There have been one too many breakaways on that hill, and I think it's time that we did something about it. But how? You'd need to be very quick to catch those silly trucks when they break away. I think I've got just the answer that will solve this issue, James. And it will stop your shenanigans once and for all.
Oh dear, what does he mean by that?
That doesn't sound good.
The next day, Donald arrived at Wellsworth where James was arranging china clay trucks for his slow goods. Dirty trucks from dirty sidings! Ugh! Will ye be able to get up that hill alright, James? A heavy train is nothing to a splendid engine. Once the guard was ready, James started. Come on, don't dawdle, don't dawdle.
We'll give him dawdle.
Soon they reached Gordon's Hill. James's steam rose high into the air as he strained to get the train up the hill. Then the trucks began their tricks.
Ready, steady, go!
Oh!
Catch us if you can! Catch us if you... Oh!
The trucks looked back and found that they had gone into what seemed like a kind of small siding.
What happened? What is all this?
This is the answer to stopping you lot from causing delays. Sir Topham Hatt had been in James's cab and had been observing the incident. I had these special catch points put in to stop any breakaways from coming down this hill once and for all.
Spoil sport.
Why does he have to ruin all the fun?
Throughout the rest of the day, whenever a heavy train is being hauled up Gordon's Hill, the trucks try to find a way of stopping the catch points from stopping them. They loved breaking away from trains and racing down the hill at top speed. They tried rolling over the points hard to try and damage them, but that did no good. They tried rocking about to try and teeter themselves over the points, but that wasn't much help either. They tried all that they could think of, but no matter what they could think of, the points always made sure that they were stopped in their tracks. That is, until one day, Percy had to take stone trucks to Vickerstown and was making his way towards Gordon's Hill. As his train clattered over the catch points, one chunk of stone fell off and landed on the spring which operated the points, breaking it. It was also unfortunate that the last truck saw this and passed the word down the train. Soon Percy was nearing the top.
Now!
Whoa! Hooray! Hooray! Oh, those silly trucks!
Don't worry, Percy, the catch points will stop them. But he was wrong. Without the spring, the catch points couldn't set themselves. The trucks cheered as they rolled over them without derailing.
We've beaten them! We've beaten them!
The guard tried to set the brakes in the brake van, but he was thrown off the train as they rounded the bend. Luckily, he landed in a line-side bush. Although the truck's wish had been granted, they soon noticed that they had another problem on their buffers. The last truck couldn't see where it was going with the brake van in its way.
I can't see! I don't know where we're going!
Where they were heading was Wellsworth Station, and right in their path was Edward. Oh, my wheels and rods! Oh, what could have caused these trucks to stop? I thought you might find a way to avoid these points, so I made sure a second set of catch points was put outside the station just in case.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm sure you'll realize now just how dangerous it can be to break away on hills. A serious accident could happen, and many lives could be hurt, or worse.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Come on, you troublesome trucks. Let's get going. We have to make up for lost time.
Nowadays, trucks don't play tricks on the engines when climbing Gordon's Hill. They knew that doing such a thing was too silly to do, but that still didn't stop them from causing trouble. Whenever a goods train is en route to Gordon's Hill, the trucks make sure to bump and bash against each other so that the couplings would work themselves loose, leaving only half of the train behind, while the other half continues on. It would take the passing of 2 stations before the engine or their crews realize what had happened. No matter what the engines do, those troublesome trucks will get them all the same.
They're 2, they're 4, they're 6, they're 8, shunting trucks and hauling freight. Yellow and green, red, orange and blue, they're the really useful crew, all with different roles to play. Round Tidmouth sheds all far away, down the hills and round the bends, Thomas and his friends. Thomas,
He's the cheeky one.
James,
He's vain but not so fun.
Percy,
Pulls the mail on time.
Gordon,
Thunders down the line.
Emily,
Really knows her stuff.
Henry,
Toots and huffs and puffs.
Rebecca,
Wants to help and share.